The story time never fails. All right, let's tap into the code language conversation. The code language today is on meditation. Let's look up the definition and then go from there like we always do with the code language conversation. All right. Meditation is a practice that involves training attention and awareness to achieve a mentally clear and emotionally calm state. It's a way to cultivate mindfulness and focus the mind, often by concentrating on the breath or other anchors like a mantra. Essentially, meditation is a technique to train the mind to be present in the moment and manage thoughts and emotions. All right, so that's meditation. So the reason why I want to speak on meditation is because I know that a lot of Black folks in particular don't meditate. We don't meditate. We'll pray. Depending on how you pray, some consider prayer a form of meditation. I don't. But it can be. Can you pray through meditation? Yeah. Can you meditate through prayer? I don't know. But it's important. I think that sometimes when we feel anxious, you got to realize if you feel anxiety, you're not in the present, right? You're either living in the future or you stuck on something from the past. And if you feel most negative emotions are not rooted in the present. If you right now, if I felt something fucking with my allergies, if you live in the present, right, and like right now, I'm present. I'm talking to y'all. It's a live stream. Y'all can watch me in real time. Make sure y'all hit the like button. If I felt like something was wrong with me, if I just rooted myself in the here and now, I realized there isn't, right? I'm sitting in my own studio space. You know what I'm saying? I don't have anything, physically holding me back from what I need to do with my day. Food, clothes, and shelter checked off. Far as I know, all my family that was healthy yesterday is still healthy right now. Far as I know, I haven't received any emergency calls. Nothing is wrong with me presently. You know what I'm saying? But if I think about, if I go back in time, or if I think about, where I want to be in 15 years or something like that, I may start feeling something different from the peace that I feel in the now. And so I think meditation is something that more people that look like me should take up, should, involve themselves in and start to practice, whether it be dealing with a mantra or just starting off with box breathing in for 5 seconds, holding for 5 seconds, breathing out for 5 seconds, and keep repeating it. Eventually, you'll start off having thoughts. You'll start off, your mind will be running 1,000,000 miles a minute, like they train our minds to go. What up, Mr. McBride in the chat? What's going on?
Classic.
It'll start off with your mind going 1,000,000 miles a minute. You know what I mean? And then eventually your mind will settle down, and then eventually your mind will be clear. And then eventually, if you hold, you're able to sustain meditation for long enough, you'll free up, space for ideas, imaginations, dreams, all that stuff to flow in. So, meditation, I think, is an underrated practice. I know it's not taught very much in a lot of the different religions that, most people are under. But yeah, tap into something like that. I think that it's also something that can increase your life expectancy too. So anything that's going to give you a little bit more time on the clock, unless you're anxious to go, anything that's going to give you a little bit more time on the clock, I think, we could go ahead and put that in the category of good. So yeah, make sure y'all tap in with meditation. I won't stay on this code language too long because I think it's pretty straightforward. But in closing, meditation is a practice that involves training attention and awareness to achieve a mentally clear and emotionally calm state. It's a way to cultivate mindfulness and focus the mind, often by concentrating on the breath or other anchors like a mantra. Essentially, meditation is a technique to train the mind to be present in the moment and manage thoughts and emotions. So yeah, anybody who need to get more rooted, more grounded, be more at ease, even if you got anger problems, temper problems, things like that, meditation is one of them things that'll show you a better way. For sure.
Classic.
All right, that's the code language for the day, meditation. If you like what you just saw, support the channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and jump in the comments. Talk to me so we could crack these codes. If you want to support the channel monetarily, go to my website and cop some merch, www.theclassiccodes.com. Or you can shoot me a Cash App. Either way, stick to the codes.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold.